Hello friends, Namaskar. I am Dr. Poonamsvlog and today's topic will be regarding prickly heat. Now it's summer season and many babies are coming with the prickly heat problem. Prickly heat is known by different names: heat rash, sweat rash, miliary rubra as we call in our language, or simply prickly heat. What is the cause of prickly heat? We have something known as sweat glands, like this. Now these sweat glands emit sweat through the small duct that they have. When this duct gets blocked for some reason, like maybe dirt on the skin or some emollient or some cream that is applied on the skin, or too much of powder, or thick clothing or extra clothing that the baby has, or unnatural fibers such as the artificial fibers that the baby is wearing, this all can contribute towards blocking the duct, causing the sweat to get trapped in that gland, and that's how form prickly heat or heat rash, the sweat rash, or the miliary rubra. Why do small children get so much of heat rash? It's because the sweat glands are not well developed. When they are not well developed, there are high chances of blockage of the gland, and that's why they get the heat rash. So basically, when the baby becomes hot, there'll be prickly heat. In today's topic, we'll see how to recognize it is prickly heat and how you can treat it at home. Definitely, if it is not being treated, you need to visit your doctor. Basically, there are three types of prickly heat that we see in our regular OPD visits. The simple prickly heat, wherein you will see fine water-filled balls coming on areas where there is a lot of swelling, like the forehead, on the face, on the neck, at the elbow area, behind the knees where there is folds. So basically the folds of the skin under the arms, and even on the chest and the back where there is lot of sweating. The second type is water-filled balls which are surrounded with redness. So the baby will be seen as having a pinkish hue. The areas will remain the same. The third type is wherein there will be water-filled boils, but at the center there will be yellow dots, so it's something like a pus. Now these are a little bit difficult to treat, okay, and if you see this, you need to visit the doctor anyways. So this will have a reddish hue, a boil which is little bit with water and plus with a yellow tip in that water. When you touch this rash, it actually feels like as if the baby is having sand over the body. So we have a very rough feeling. Sometimes parents mistake this for varicella zoster as well as other skin infections and for measles. How can you prevent heat rash at home? As I said, the reason is either hot climate or blockage of the gland. So the treatment is avoid hot climate, avoid blockage of gland. So how do we do it? Avoid hot climate. First and foremost, do not overclothe baby. Second, see that baby is wearing loose clothes which are made up of natural fiber like cotton. Baby should be with light color clothes. Do not use lot of powder layer on baby. Do not overclothe baby. See that baby is in a well ventilated room. Heat rashes are very common in overcrowded and less ventilated rooms. If you have an air conditioner, air cooler, please see to it that the room is kept cool by use of these instruments. While giving bath to the baby, give very lukewarm water or as normal temperature water as possible, so that you are not increasing the baby's temperature with it. Heat rashes are also known to occur during fever episode. So again, cleaning the baby, sponging the baby during these episodes is very important. During prevention, you have to also see that the baby is well hydrated. That means has a lot of fluids during summer season, so that he keeps himself or she keeps himself hydrated. During summer, see that the baby has a bath often, maybe 2 times or even 3 times if it is a very hot and humid climate in your area. Remember one important thing, there are many parents who apply powder on baby's prickly heat. Even if you are applying, please see to it that you do not apply it when the baby's body is wet with sweat or soon after having bath when the baby's skin is wet. On a wet skin, the powder will remain stuck and also can cause blockage of the glands and again worsen the problem. So always see to it that you dry the baby maybe with a towel or with the fan, and after that apply the powder. Which are the areas that are affected by heat rash? Usually the face, forehead, neck, the folds of the skin, especially at the elbow, behind the knees and at the nappy area. One of the home remedy for prickly heat is apply a cool layer of cucumber juice or a cool layer of gulab jal or rose water on the baby. I would prefer that you put this in a spray bottle, keep it in the refrigerator in the door compartment and spray it on the baby's body. Aloe vera is also advised by many, but it is always better to check whether the baby is having any rashes to this aloe vera juice. Always when using these home remedies also, apply these juices on a small patch on baby's skin and check for any reaction for the next 6 hours. If there is no reaction, you can easily use these juices on the baby's body. When do you visit the doctor or the red flag signs? When the heat rash does not resolve with your regular treatment in the next 3 days, when the heat rash is showing some yellow or greenish filled points, when the baby is otherwise unwell, is showing fever and her activity is not good. Please visit doctor during this time.